Hello everybody, and welcome back to another stream. I hope everybody's doing well. Tonight, we are back playing some Pokemon Champions, and it is ranked reset. Excuse me. I got the burpees. It is ranked reset, which means we go all the way back down to Pokeball tier, and we must climb through the ranks once more. We're going to be continuing to use the same team. I made some slight adjustments, one of which on paper feels really good, but in practice I haven't really been able to do it yet, so I'm hoping it comes up during the stream at some point, and I can like show it off and talk about it. But for the most part, the team is the same. Again, just some tiny tweaks here and there. But yeah, so we're going to be playing some games, and we're gonna be in Pokeball tier, so we could see some crazy, weird stuff. So go ahead and get into it. That's the wrong screen. That's the screen we wanted. All right, so I've been testing a lot of stuff in the what's it called? Unranked mode, the casual battles, but I haven't played any ranked because I wanted to play my first ranked games on stream. So yeah. Starting off strong, we've got Arcanine, Abomasnow, Dragapult, Annihilate, Sinistra, Maushold. Okay, so Annihilate doesn't get Final Gambit anymore. This looks like Maushold beat up into Rage Fist. Which is obviously a really strong lead from them. I can Rage Powder with Sinistra to redirect the beat up. I can Rage Powder with Sinistra to redirect the beat up, and we can set Trick Room. Their team does not really like Trick Room except for Abomasnow. So that's pretty good. What then can threaten... like Sinistra Sneasler is good into that lead. Sneasler lead is really bad into Dragapult. If they lead Dragapult, this is bad, but if they lead Dragapult, Aggron's just really good in this game, period. It's like 5 physical attackers. And we don't really care about the weather too much. And then I think we're gonna go for probably Gyarados for Intimidate support. You still on my goat? Absolutely. Like I said, I've got a good feeling about this team. I wanna try to make this team do well. Okay, so they do lead the Dragapult. So I think on turn 1 here, we switch Sneasler out for Gyarados, and we set up Trick Room. Because we have Kasib Berry on Sinistra, so we should live... If they're special Dragapult, they'll go for Shadow Ball into the Sinistra. But the Annihilate doesn't really threaten me too much when they don't have beat up, or when they don't have Rage Fist stacks. So I think this is a good switch here. We should be getting Trick Room off this turn. I'd be kind of surprised if we didn't. They might be screens, Dragapult, actually. Oh my god, I forgot Annihilate gets Defiant. Oh, no. We lose. GG, we lose. I had no idea Dragapult got beat up. There's no way we live this up. +1. We lose. Wow. Okay, I had no idea that Dragapult got beat up. That is unlucky. We literally just lose on turn 1. Okay. Huh. Wow. I'm gonna bring Aggron in, I guess. I think the only way I win this game is if we, like, Thunder Wave the Annihilate and go for, like, flinch para hacks. So I'm gonna Thunder Wave and protect here. I don't think I can protect, because if they go for Dragon Darts... No, I feel like this is the kind of player to just beat up his Annihilate again. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You have beat up Thunderbolt on your Dragapult. I'm gonna miss the Thunder Wave. Oh my god, bro. I just honestly pack it up. Like, legitimately pack it up. That has been 2 absolutely awful turns back to back. There is almost nothing we can do anymore. With them having Thunderbolt Dragapult, if they didn't have Thunderbolt Dragapult, we might have a chance. Might. How much does this do? Hey, I'll see you in the next game. Holy fuck, that one shot's a Mega Aggron. Okay. Note to self, file that away for the future. Dragapult gets beat up. Did not know that that Pokemon got access to that move. Okay. Well, we've lost our first game of the ranked reset. Nice. Aggron Sinistcha was a better lead into that team. Okay. Absol, Frostlass, Corviknight, Garchomp, Arcanine, Whimsicott. Okay. I mean, obviously Whimsicott plus something is really strong. Whimsicott Frostlass feels pretty strong from their end. I don't really know what the Absol on this team does, but I assume it's Mega Absol. Trick Room would be really good if we can set it up. We might be able to show off the strategy here. This lead is just really bad if they lead Whimsicott Garchomp. It's not really bad, but it's pretty bad. I just don't see how we ever get Trick Room up. And Rotom is just too good into Corviknight, Garchomp, Arcanine. Okay, we'll take these 4. Frostlass Corviknight, okay. I think I can actually go for the play I want to go for here. The question is, do I think Frostlass Mega Evolves in this turn? If I think Frostlass Mega Evolves in this turn, then I should Mega Evolve Tyranitar. I actually think it doesn't matter. If I Mega Evolve... No, it does. kind of matter? Not really. Okay, I'm gonna fake out the Corviknight, Mega Evolve, Dragon Dance. Okay, they don't go for their Mega, which is fine. Because they'll set the Snow next turn, but I don't really need the Sand. Okay, they have Nightshade, Frostlass. Cool. Okay, so here is the play that I've been trying to do. So, max speed Sneasler outspeeds +1 speed Tyranitar by like 4 points, which means even when I'm +1 from Dragon Dance, I can still coaching on Sneasler, which means this is going to be a +2 Rock Slide on turn 2 with +1 speed. They don't even Mega. Okay. It's better that they don't, because they would have gotten crushed. We don't miss. That is disgusting. And now we're +1 defense. We are +1 defense, +1 attack. Sorry, no. +1 defense, +1 speed, +2 attack on turn 2. And we got the flinch onto Corviknight. We always go Gyarados here and protect. And then next turn we can just knock off into the Garchomp. Are they Mega Garchomp? They're not. Okay. Go for Stomping. Tailwind or Body Press? Metal Sound. Okay. I see. We are, in fact, in Pokeball tier. Wow, they're really bulky. They are super bulky. What? Hang on, let me check that damage calc. That's crazy bulky. Garchomp. +2 attack. No. What? Oh, they are Mega Garchomp. What? That's crazy. They actually are Mega Garchomp. Because it means they're not holding an item, technically. Because +2 knockoff always KOs. Like, pretty much no matter how bulky that Garchomp is. Unless I, like, super low rolled or something. I always just knock off the Garchomp again. I lose to a Rock Slide miss, but yeah. We're fine. This is not a very real... Okay. Okay, there's Scary Face Arcanine. Okay. Well, I got to do the thing that I wanted to do. I got to press coaching on Sneasler. Hell yeah. We win. Performance bonus. I don't know what that means. Oh, is this like a way to make it so that you just get through Pokeball tier really quickly so that you're not just like smurfing on people the whole time? Yeah, that makes sense. The game is like, okay, well, you ended in Master Ball tier, so you're obviously not supposed to be in Pokeball tier, but we have to put you in Pokeball tier because of the ranked reset. So get out of it as quickly as possible. Okay. Dragonite, Golden Go, Aerodactyl. I always want to say he's Archeops. I don't know why. Aerodactyl, King Gambit, Basque Legion, Sneasler. Strong leads from them is Aerodactyl, King Gambit. Really, Aerodactyl plus anything. Aerodactyl, Golden Go. I'm thinking of leading Rotom here, like Rotom Tyranitar. Because Rotom is pretty safe into most of their team. And we can set up light screen for our Tyranitar. Sneasler is meh. I think it's just Gyarados Sinistra. Sinistra gives us an alternate form of speed control and obviously just healing from hospitality. Sneasler doesn't really feel like it does much here. The only thing Sneasler was really good into is King Gambit. Which is scary, for sure. I don't have a dedicated King Gambit answer if I don't bring Sneasler. Dragonite Sneasler. Okay, was not prepared for that lead. Early stream? Indeed, it was an early stream. Does Hydro Pump ever KO Sneasler? Hang on. Rotom Wash, Sneasler. We don't have really any special attack. No, not even legitimately close. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna go for Will-O-Wisp on Sneasler and Protect. Okay, they're Mega Dragonite. Hopefully this is just a fake out into Tyranitar. Okay, they just ripped the close combat. Okay, even better. And they go for Draco. Okay, I had a feeling they'd go for Draco. How much does this do? Is this just KO? Okay, we live. I kind of had a feeling they would either fake out in Draco or close combat in Draco. Alright, how important is my Rotom? I didn't bring Gyarados, did I? Gyarados would have been a really nice switch in here. Oh, I did bring Gyarados. Yes! Okay, we go into Gyarados, and we Mega Evolve Dragon Dance. Obviously, we're facing down a close combat from Sneasler, but they're -1 and burned. So I kind of expect Tyranitar to eat it. It's just a little awkward, because we won't outspeed them even at +1 speed. Okay, White Herb. They go for close combat. Do less than half. Oh! What? That's -1 and burned. Holy fuck, dude. Are you kidding me? Holy shit. Okay, it's fine. The Dragonite has essentially neutered itself. They're -4 special attack. I think this turn is really safe to just waterfall the Sneasler and protect the Tyranitar. We take Sneasler off the field, and then next turn we can switch Sinistra in for hospitality healing and go for like a Rock Slide. Waterfall should KO at -1. Nah. Nah. What the fuck? They have Haze Dragonite? Nah, this guy's cooking harder than I am. My Dragon Dance boost. Fuck. How fast does Golden go? I know I keep calculating things, but shush. Tyranitar into Golden go. Knock off super duper omega kills, and we are slower if they're max speed, which is scary. Okay, that's bad. If Tyranitar dies, I kind of can't deal with this Golden go. So unfortunately we have to sack Rotom. Because if they go for a make it rain here, then we just kind of lose. Okay. They crit. Lovely. They go for Shadow Ball. Okay, I could have... Life Orb. So here's the thing. I have Kasib Berry. If I bring Tyranitar out now, I lose Sandstorm. I think the play here is to Trick Room Protect. How fast is Dragonite? Mega Dragonite is pretty speedy. So Trick Room should be the play here, and then we just protect. I can't believe... Dude, if they don't have Haze Dragonite, we win the game on the spot. Like, legitimately. Because then we just outspeed Golden Go and Dragonite at +1 speed. Okay, this should be a Shadow Ball into the teacup. Cool. We have Kasib Berry. This shouldn't KO. Whew. I said that very confidently. This is where I really wish I still had Life Dew. So the obvious play is for me to knock off into the Golden Go. Their Dragonite... Like, what I want to do is switch into Gyarados and knock off Golden Go. Their Dragonite has Tailwind, Draco, Haze... They don't have Protect. Tailwind, Draco, Haze, Thunderbolt. Which means Rock Slide is very safe here. But again, if I don't deal with the Golden Go this turn, I'm kind of in trouble. Ugh. I feel that I lose to a Protect here, though. Okay, they don't Protect. And we are slower. Woo! Oh, boy. So this Dragonite is now stuck at -4. They crit me again. Bro. That, wait, what? Oh my god, they hazed off their special attack drops. Oh! Dude, that is fucking tech. I thought they were still -4. Wow. Wow. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. So they can obviously Aqua Jet into Tyranitar. Rage Powder loses me the game. I think I Matcha Gotcha and Protect. Rage Powder loses me the game because they Aqua Jet into my my teacup. My teacup dies, and then they just Aqua Jet my Tyranitar next turn again. That should be quite a bit of heal. Oh, we crit the Dragonite. I really would have liked a crit on the Basculegion. A burn on the Basculegion would be game winning. We don't get it. They missed Draco. Oh, they Draco'd into Tyranitar. Okay, that's really good. So, because now we can Rage Powder. Because Sinistra doesn't die to a... Sinistra does not die to an Aqua Jet. I mean, Dragonite doesn't have Protect. This gets really bad. If I miss Rock Slide, this is really bad. I want to knock off Basculegion, but if they protect Basculegion and Draco Sinistra, I lose. So I have to go for Rock Slide. But yeah, hazing off your own special attack drops from Draco is actually massively big brain. Insane. Don't miss Rock Slide. Okay. KO Dragonite. It's fine. They don't have Protect, and we have one turn of Trick Room. We guaranteed win. Because they should Draco the Teacup. Oh, we get the flinch anyway. The flinch did not matter. Yeah, the flinch didn't matter because they don't have Protect. We know that they're Draco Meteor, Thunderbolt, Tailwind, Haze. And we had one turn of Trick Room left there. So... Dude, that Haze actually was crazy. It got rid of the Sneaselers defense drops from close combat. It got rid of my Dragon Dance boosts, and it got rid of their -4 special attack. That was insane value. Holy crap. I've never seen more value on Haze of all moves. That was crazy. Alright, Charizard, Zoroark, Grimmsnarl, Staraptor, Sneasler, Kingambit. Grimmsnarl and Staraptor feels like a pretty strong lead. Obviously, Hisui and Zoroark is just scary on a lead for anything, but my Tyranitar does really well into it. Staraptor is a problem for this team if they get going, which makes me want to lead Rotom. Tyranitar, I can lead Gyarados, which is only bad if they lead if they lead Kingambit, I just lose the game with that lead though. So I'm gonna lead Tyranitar Rotom, and then I feel like we need Sneasler in this matchup, even though it doesn't feel amazing. And Sinistra just feels really bad in this matchup, so I think we go Gyarados. Turn 1, if they lead Grimmsnarl Staraptor, they just fake out close combat into my Tyranitar, which means I can Will-O-Wisp them. Do I Will-O-Wisp them or Thunderbolt? No, I always Will-O-Wisp, because if they have Roost and I Thunderbolt, that's really bad. Welcome in, Maggie Dookie. How you doing? How you doing? Grimmsnarl Charizard. Why does this feel like that is not Grimmsnarl? That feels like Zoroark. But would you disguise Zoroark as Grimmsnarl? What benefit do you get from that? I guess baiting a fake out into Grimmsnarl. I kind of just want to protect Tyranitar this turn. Go for Light Screen. If they Mega Evolve Charizard and Solar Beam into Rotom, that's really bad. But I don't really have a better option, I don't think. I could switch out into Gyarados, but it doesn't really do anything for me the next turn. I could have Mega Evolved, but I was thinking they might not Mega Evolve that turn. Let's see if they fake out. Or if this is Zoroark. Okay, it is actually Grimmsnarl, and they do fake out. Solar Beam my T-Tar. Do it. Solar Beam my T-Tar. I know you want to. Oh, shit. We're dead. Goodbye. Oh, we live! That is actually such an important live. Wow. I cannot believe we live that. I don't think I usually live that. Holy crap, that's so big for us. Okay, I want to go for Mega Evolve Dragon Dance because they should protect Charizard this turn. And then switch out into Sneasler to start pressuring the Grimmsnarl, and we get coaching. So, Mega Evolve, T-Tar, Dragon Dance. Because Dragon Dance feels really safe, because they can't Solar Beam Tyranitar. They can't Parting Shot Tyranitar. Wait, yeah, Dragon Dance is really strong. And we go into Sneasler, yeah. I think we always conserve Rotom here. Okay, they withdrew Charizard, which is good. Into Sneasler. Nice. Okay, so we get a free Dragon Dance off. We go into our Sneasler. I'm doing pretty well, Maggie. Thank you for asking and thank you for stopping in. We are grinding some early ranked battles. Rank just reset. So that's cool. Go for Throat Chop. Okay. Throat Chop Grimmsnarl is crazy. Okay, so Sneasler's our speed tied. A really fun thing that I can go for right now is I can go Protect on Tyranitar and Coaching. Coaching goes through Protect. This makes it so that I don't have to worry about a speed tie on Sneasler. Okay, they go for Fake Out. Perfect. So we're going to get +1 defense here. Go for Scary Face. Ooh, I like that play, actually. So they're Scary Face. They're not screens. Wow, that's interesting. Scary Face, Fake Out, Throat Chop. It's got to be Parting Shot. So the Grimmsnarl really can't touch my Tyranitar. I can get an Intimidate onto their Sneasler. The thing is, close combat is still really gonna hurt. They'll be -1 attack and we're +1 defense, but it still is not gonna be fun. We should live, but I think I want to go for... I'd rather go for Knockoff on the Sneasler here. Again, we should live a close combat. I don't know, though. Not with White Herb. Because that means we don't get the attack drop. I didn't think about that. Did they just... Did they just side Scary Face? Yeah, that's really bad. I didn't think about the attack drop not going through. Okay, that's bad. Can I still win this game? Probably not, honestly. Because now I don't have weather control. They're gonna get... Yeah, that was really bad. I think we go for Fake Out on the Sneasler, and we can taunt the Grimmsnarl. I think that's good. Holy shit, Batman. That is the most Fake Out damage I've ever fucking seen. What the fuck was that Fake Out? What? Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. My Sneasler is swinging. I just did 60% with Fake Out. Okay, so they did side Scary Face like that other turn. I don't know if you guys noticed. Like, I don't know if you guys saw that. We always Poison Jab into the Sneasler, and then... I think we just Waterfall the Grimmsnarl. I mean, there's no way they switch Sneasler out into Charizard, but they could switch it out into... It should be King Gambit as their last. Imagine if that didn't KO. I would have cried. Yeah, we're in trouble, though. Pretty good damage. Citrus Berry. Okay. We still don't know the last move. I assume it's Parting Shot, but... We've only seen Scary Face, Fake Out, Throat Chop. Alright, so here's the thing. My Gyarados has enough attack investment to two-shot Charizard in the sun. We still have light screen, right? We don't. That's bad. We sack Rotom here, and we go for a Thunder Wave on the Charizard. I think Thunder Wave is better, because if for some reason they don't KO our Rotom, now our Rotom is outspeeding their Charizard. Okay, they have Flamethrower Charizard. I don't know why you would ever run Flamethrower, but, sure. Let's go for another Throat Chop. That activates our Berry. We do land the Thunder Wave. Good. So I feel like Fake Out into the Charizard is really obvious here. So they should protect their Charizard. We don't outspeed with our Gyarados anymore because we're -2 speed. This is the last turn of Taunt on their Grimmsnarl, so we have to take their Grimmsnarl out. We're gonna Poison Jab, Waterfall their Grimmsnarl. Because they should protect Charizard. Okay, they don't. Hopefully this KOs. It does. Cool. That was the other thing, is like, if they don't protect Charizard and we get the one-hit KO into Grimmsnarl, then the Waterfall goes into Charizard anyway. And we get the full para. Okay. We might be back in this. Yeah, like I said, I have enough attack investment that we would two-shot non-bulky Charizard. King Gambit is their last. So is it just the correct play to close combat King Gambit Waterfall Charizard? If they protect King Gambit and... No, I think the play is actually... I want to Thunder Wave the Gambit again. Because Waterfall in the sun into King Gambit's not really going to do meaningful damage. It breaks a potential focus sash. I feel like Zoroark has the focus sash. I'm gonna Thunder Wave Gambit. King Gambit should protect here. Okay, perfect. Poison Jab should KO, and then next turn we have a free close combat into King Gambit. Oh my god, dude. How did we claw back into this game? That is actually criminal that we just won this. Wow. Obviously, we had to make some reads here and there, but yeah. Losing our King Gambit, or not our King Gambit, our Tyranitar. Let me just double check that damage calc. Sucker Punch should never KO. Okay. Into, what is this? Sneasler. They were not Focus Sash. Okay. So Sneasler, if we are +1 defense and they are -1 attack, yeah, I don't know what I'm smoking, but we still get obliterated by close combat. Wow, we're already a Great Ball. Yeah, I don't know why I assumed Tyranitar might be able to live that. We don't ever. Not in a million years. Oh wait, no, sorry. Oh wait, no, we do. I did it backwards. I gave myself -1 defense. Yeah, okay, I'm not crazy. So unless they're running Adamant, no, they weren't Adamant Sneasler because we speed tied and my Sneasler is Jolly. Yeah, so that actually, the play that I made was actually the correct play because +1 defense Tyranitar into -1 attack Sneasler is guaranteed to live. We take 90% max from Sneasler close combat. Unless they crit, obviously. So, unfortunate. But also, I should have assumed they were White Herb. The vast majority of the Sneaslers are White Herb. Mine is not, however. My Sneasler is holding a different kind of a herb. Okay, we've got Snorlax, Howlucha, so it's no guard fissure shenanigans. I've seen this before. I've played against this before. Dragonite, Goldengo, Gengar, Sneasler. Okay. So they also have Perish Trap on their team. It's actually kind of scary. So like Gengar, Goldengo is a pretty scary lead. No matter what, Gyarados is always my my lead here. Into Perish Trap, I taunt Gengar turn 1. They still get Perish Song off, but then turn 2 they can't protect, which ruins their strategy. And then into the other lead, into Howlucha, Snorlax, I can taunt the Howlucha, which means I need to lead Sneasler, which is really, really, really bad if they lead Perish Trap. If they lead Gengar, Goldengo, then my Sneasler is literally useless. Okay. But the problem is if I lead Gyarados Tyranitar, then they will get the entrainment off with Howlucha. Alright. We at least got turn 1 correct. So here's the thing. They can protect Howlucha. If I expect them to protect Howlucha, I always taunt the Snorlax so they can't get stockpile. But the bigger issue is them just pressing Fissure 3 times and I lose. I kind of have to make this play. Okay, perfect. That is really, really good for us. They can no longer use entrainment, which means their fissures are stuck at 30% accuracy. And they do just raw rip the fissure. Okay. We go for taunt onto the Snorlax. No, I don't think we taunt the Snorlax. I'm just gonna waterfall the Howlucha because it should switch out. I don't. Does Brave Bird KO Sneasler? Just in case Brave Bird KOs Sneasler, I am going to double into the Snorlax. We're faster. Oh, yeah, of course we are. Oh my god. See you later, Pancake. So this taunt's going to do nothing, but yeah. It shouldn't be Gengar because they've already Mega Evolved. It should be Dragonite coming in. Okay, Sneasler comes in, which means it should be Dragonite as their last. Which is really good for me because their Golden Go is such a threat to this team. Holy crap. I'm gonna protect and switch into Sinistra. Does protect really do anything? I'd rather just waterfall into Howlucha and switch into Sinistra. But then we might eat a Brave Bird. Okay, I'm gonna stay in. I'm gonna double into the Howlucha. They did fake out. Okay, that's fine. I just didn't want to switch into a Brave Bird. Just go for another Rock Slide. Gyarados, don't flinch. Fuck you. Okay. Suddenly, that is an issue. Okay, now I think we protect Gyarados and switch into Sinistra. Because they don't really have a reason to Brave Bird the Sneasler slot now. We're such low HP. Okay, cool. They just go for Rock Slide. Howlucha shakes off the taunt, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Considering they have Rock Slide, they might not have Protect. It might be Entrainment, Rock Slide, Close Combat, Brave Bird. So I just want to start swinging into this Howlucha. And we go for a Protect on the Brave Bird. Okay. They don't have Brave Bird. They have Close Combat. Which means my Sinistra is really good. What are we assuming their last is? Dragonite? I mean, a Waterfall into Dragonite is still valuable. Getting, breaking the multi-scale. I think we actually Trick Room here. It's a little bit awkward with Tyranitar in the back, but my Tyranitar can't really do much right now because we're facing down 2 post-combat users. But their Howlucha shouldn't have Brave Bird. Yeah, they just go for Rock Slide again. Which would be really bad if they flinch Sinistra. Or if they get like a Dire Claw sleep on the Sinistra, that's really bad. Okay, they got a poison. Please don't flinch. Oh my god, Gyarados flinched. Please don't flinch. Okay, we at least get Trick Room off. Jesus Christ. I think we switch Sinistra out here. Into Sneasler. We sack the Sneasler. I'm gonna waterfall the Sneasler. This Hawlucha is really annoying, but it's mostly just pressing Rock Slide now. It's good damage. This shouldn't KO okay, well. I kind of thought we had more HP on the Sneasler. And they crit. I actually feel like we live Dire Claw there. Which sucks. This is now single target Rock Slide. Yikes. Yikers. Okay. Tyranitar comes in. How fast is Hawlucha? Mega Hawlucha is 187 speed. You are a speedy, speedy boy. Speedy, speedy, speedy. Okay. So which means Tyranitar is in a good spot here. What I want to do is waterfall the Hawlucha and protect the Tyranitar. Nice. Okay. Really good. If this is a close combat into the Tyranitar, we're in a really, really, really good spot. Nice. Nice. Okay. And then I think we actually go back into Sinistra here. We waterfall the Sneasler. It means we heal our Gyarados out of Rock Slide range. We prevent a close combat from going into our Tyranitar slot. Because I don't think Rock Slide KOs Hawlucha from that range. Maybe it does. Actually, it definitely does if it's single target Rock Slide. But I don't want to lose my Tyranitar to a Rock Slide miss. Oh no, Rock Slide can't miss because they're no guard. Okay, wait. And they just went for Rock Slide anyway. It crit the Sinistra, which is unfortunate. Actually, no, it's fine because that means we get a free switch in to Tyranitar here. The play I want to make this turn is Waterfall, Hawlucha, Dragon Dance. They actually brought Gengar? Wow, okay. Even if you Perish Trap even if you Perish on Gengar, it's fine, because I KO you in 2 turns. Yeah, last turn of Trick Room, so the Hawlucha should protect, but I just can't afford to eat a close combat. But now we Mega Evolve Dragon Dance. Ooh, we actually still are outsped. We're 3 points slower than Mega Hawlucha. Okay. I mean, they should just always protect here. Gengar protects. Hawlucha should protect as well. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so this is awkward because we are exactly 3 points slower than Jolly Max Speed Hawlucha. Obviously, our Gyarados KOs with Waterfall, but they should just Shadow Ball Gyarados and close combat Tyranitar. I don't think I can get around that, actually. They should have a guaranteed win here. Shadow Ball Gyarados, close combat, T-Tyre. Sucks. We needed one more turn of Trick Room. They're trolling! Unless you're Power Herb. No, Power Herb not even in the game. Let's go! Why the fuck did they press Phantom Force? What the hell? This man's cooking! I'm pretty sure you can't even protect against Phantom Force, but at the same time, who gives a shit? Oh. That's awkward. Hooray! My opponent outcooked themselves. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just have a guaranteed win there if they just Shadow Ball the Gyarados and close combat the Tyranitar. Hooray for our opponents outplaying themselves. Hip hip hooray. Oh my god, they were focused. Wait, they're not even what? They're not even Mega Gengar on this team? What? That's crazy. Focus Sash Gengar is actually ridiculous. Whoa, that is a base form Rotom. What the hell? Okay. Aegislash, Volcarona, Rotom, Raichu, Garchomp, and that guy, Sceptile. I'm assuming Raichu gets access to Discharge. If not, Rotom does. Tyranitar Sneasler feels fine on the lead, I think. If they lead like Volcarona Aegislash, it's a little scary because they could just Rage Powder Sacred Sword. To which I would want to switch Gyarados in. And then I don't think Rotom does a lot here. The only thing it's really good into is Garchomp. And Sinistra is just decently good into Garchomp anyway. So I think it's these four. I think the play is to lead Tyranitar Sneasler, because I'm kind of expecting them to lead like Rotom Sceptile or Raichu Sceptile. They could be Focus Sash, Discharge, Rotom. Or Choice Scarf. Aegislash Sceptile. Not the lead I was anticipating, if I'm being honest with you. I'm not gonna lie. I think switching Tyranitar out into Gyarados and just going for a Poison Jab onto Sceptile feels really strong. What does that lose to? They protect Sceptile and they go for Swords Dance on Aegislash? Does Aegislash even get Swords Dance? I mean, this just feels really safe, right? Basically, I want to cover for them protecting Sceptile and just Sacred Sword into the Tyranitar. And we just lose Tyranitar turn 1. Okay, they are Mega Sceptile. Really interesting. Poison Jab should do a lot of damage. Oh, they're faster. We live? Oh my god. I didn't know Sceptile was faster. We live on 3 HP? No way. Dude, Mega Sceptile is fast as fuck. They have close combat? Why would you ever run close combat over Sacred Sword? That just feels like the wrong thing to do. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We got really lucky. We got really, really lucky. Actually, okay, we didn't get really lucky. Because Earth Power from Mega Sceptile is a 12.5% chance to one-shot Sneasler. So they pretty much max rolled. I think we just bring Sinistra in here. Go for Garchomp. Perfect. Trick Room feels really free. Who are you? Aegis Slash. Into Sinistra. Oh, you do have Poltergeist. But we have Castleberry. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Dude, Aegis Slash is slow as fuck. What? That's crazy. If they're min speed Aegis Slash, they actually underspeed my Sinistra. There's a lot of damage, by the way. Life Orb. Okay. We get our Stitches Berry procced. We should live this. It's -1 Poltergeist. They crit me. Wow, that's really bad. We might just lose the game off of that. Fuck. Okay, if they're max speed Aegis Slash, do they outspeed my Tyranitar? No. If they are max speed Jolly, they speed die. What I want to go for is a Waterfall into Garchomp. And just protect. Please don't crit my Gyarados. I think we're just out of range from Rock Slide KOing. My god. We'll KO ourselves on Rough Skin, but I'm really hoping Waterfall KOs between 2 Life Orb chips. It's just going to depend on what their last Pokemon is. Dude, what a fucking brutal game. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Wow. The shitty thing is, I feel like Volcarona is their last. And obviously Tyranitar just shits on Volcarona. We need to go for a Rock Slide flinch on Aegis Slash. Dude. 1% HP. Miserable. I could have gone for knockoff. I didn't fucking think of that, man. Come on, get the flinch. Get the flinch. Okay. Okay. Show me Volcarona. Okay. Hold on. They shouldn't have any priority move. No, they have Shadow Sneak. Shadow Sneak just should not KO. Volcarona. Almost definitely outspeeds. Well, it was good while it lasted. Wait, they're trolling! They're trolling! We miss! They're Charty Berry! My emotions! Oh my god! We KO them through Charty Berry? We crit! Fuck you! That's what you deserve! Let's go! We win not by virtue of playing well. That's not true, because I should have KO'd the Garchomp the turn before. If we KO the Garchomp the turn before, then we win that game really easily, I think. Well, no, because we still need the Rock Slide flinch. Because then they bring Volcarona out and they rage powder my knockoff, which means I'm still in the same position where I'm forced to go for a Rock Slide flinch on the Aegislash. Let's go! We love winning games we shouldn't have. Woohoo! They threw that away? Not really. They really didn't. They really did not throw that game. Not gonna lie. If they have any speed investment on the Volcarona, then yes, they threw. Min speed Volcarona does not outspeed Tyranitar. But if you have even 4 points of speed investment in Volcarona, you outspeed. So it depends. If they had any speed investment whatsoever, then yes, they threw. Because they should have just gone for like a Giga Drain or a Bug Buzz or even a single target Heat Wave probably KOs me. Actually, single target Heat Wave might not. But if you are min speed, which is not unheard of, right? You're just running full bulk Volcarona as redirection support. If you're running min speed, then the play they made is correct. Again, we just got hard bailed out by the Rock Slide flinch on the Aegislash. But to be fair, they also crit my Sinistra when I was supposed to set up Trick Room, so. And that crit mattered. We 100% live. They don't crit my teacup. Okay. Metagross, Hydreigon. Dude, I keep wanting to say Archeops. Aerodactyl. Sylveon, Typhlosion, Electros. Okay, heavy offensive team. Only form of speed control is Tailwind and like Choice Scarf Hydreigon. Do I just lead like Sneasler Sinistra and just go for Trick Room? No, because Mega Evolve, Aerodactyl, KO. If they lead like Aerodactyl Hydreigon, I don't get Trick Room off. But they have to lead Mega Evolve Aerodactyl. No, because they have... Yeah, no, we don't leave Sinistra. Okay. This feels like a pretty strong Aggron game if we can get around the Typhlosion. So if Typhlosion is my enemy, we need to bring Gyarados and Rotom. Okay, so we need to go... Probably Sneasler, Gyarados, Aggron, Rotom. If they lead Aerodactyl, we fake it out, and then turn 2, we switch Sneasler out into Rotom to protect against a dual Wing Beat. The name of the game here is to get Aggron set up in the late game against, like, a Metagross. Like, if Aggron can get on the field at the same time Metagross and Sylveon are next to each other, we should just win the game. Okay, Aerodactyl Metagross. This is kind of the lead I was expecting. Unfortunately, we don't get the Intimidate onto the Metagross because of Clear Body. turn 1, they can go... They should be Mega Evolving Metagross here. They should, like, Mega Evolve Metagross and protect Aerodactyl. Is this Focus Sash Aerodactyl? It could be. This could be Sash Aerodactyl. Metagross, I believe, has Stomping. I want to fake out the Metagross, I think, and just go for a Taunt. No, not a Taunt. Just go for a Waterfall into the Aerodactyl. Yeah, as I say, because this should be Focus Sash Aerodactyl, and they should protect. Them not Mega Evolving Metagross is kind of interesting, but they just protect. Okay. I think this next turn I Thunder Wave the Metagross and switch into Rotom. Right, we switch the Sneasler out into Rotom and we Thunder Wave the Metagross. They will get Tailwind up, but I can't deny that. And I'd rather save Fake Out Pressure. Right, their play should be Tailwind Aerodactyl, Mega Evolve Metagross, and like Psychic Fangs Sneasler. You probably Stomping, because I have a lot of Psychic Fang resistances on my team. But Stomping probably doesn't KO Sneasler, so I think they Psychic Fangs here. In which case I should have gone into Aggron. There's the Tailwind. We knew that was coming. They go for Psychic Fangs. Yeah, okay. Oh my god, dude. And we missed Thunder Wave. Okay. Okay. Everybody panic. Everybody panic. Everybody freak the fuck out. Oh shit. What do we do? Fuck, dude. That's really bad. Missing that Thunder Wave is really bad. They should Psychic Fangs again. I'm gonna switch into Aggron, and then we'll just go for a Waterfall onto the Aerodactyl now. It just sucks because surely they're Sash Aerodactyl. Protecting Gyarados doesn't really get me anything this turn, I don't think. This is really bad. They went for Rock Slide. They missed the Gyarados. That's big. Yeah, that does 8 damage. Cool. No Psychic Fangs. Yeah, into the Gyarados. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! I could have just Will-O-Wisp them. That sucks. Here's their Focus Sash. We knew that. I think my play here is to protect the Aggron and sack the Gyarados. Because I need... What I want to do is I want to get Aggron on the field next to Sneasler. And I think the Waterfall chip on Metagross is very important here. Don't miss the Gyarados. Actually hit the Gyarados, please. Thank you. I've never wanted them to to KO my Pokemon more. This should be Stomping. If they don't Stomping, they have EQ. Oh. Very interesting. I guess that makes sense when you have Electros, Hydreigon, and Aerodactyl on your team. Okay, so we get Aggron next to Sneasler, which means I can fake out the Metagross and Mega Evolve Iron Defense. We're gonna lose Sneasler this turn. This play is essentially committing to Aggron 1v4ing their team, which is scary. Actually, they might protect Aerodactyl, because we can just fake out KO them. If they protect Aerodactyl, this is an amazing turn for us. Oh, that's so good. Did they double? Oh my god, that is such a good turn for us. Okay. Suddenly this game just turned around. Tailwind Peter's out, but I don't think we're ever... I mean, I outspeed base form Aerodactyl, right? With Sneasler. Aerodactyl. No. Wait, no, that's Mega Aerodactyl. No. You guys like my analysis there? Okay, so I think we just go for Body Press into the Metagross and switch into the Rotom here. The longer this Aerodactyl is out on the field, the better it is for me. Because they just literally can't do anything into Aggron. They have Rock Slide, Dual Wing Beat, and it's just like, cool, whatever. Good play, good play. That's fine though, because that means we don't take Earthquake Chip. And we get our Fake Out cycled again. Wait, I think this is really good. I think here we go for... See, I could Fake Out the Aerodactyl. I don't think they're going to protect Aerodactyl this turn, but does me getting the KO on Aerodactyl mean anything? I don't think it does. I'd rather just ensure that we get another Iron Defense before taking an Earthquake. Oh my god, they actually protect the Aerodactyl. That's so good. I literally don't care about your Aerodactyl. They double protect when I've shown I have Iron Defense. Ooh, that is risky. Okay, I would love to get an attack off of Sneasler this turn, but I don't think I'm going to. They have literally no reason not to press Earthquake on Metagross. Does Earthquake KO Sneasler? It actually might. It might not, actually, is what I meant to say. We'll just go for a coaching boost here, I guess. I don't think we ever get it off, but... As I said, because they should be dual wing beating into the Sneasler. We live a dual wing beat. That's big, because that means Earthquake goes from being single target to spread. We should take 15% from this. Oh, baby! Oh, I love me a Mega Aggron. Sheesh, we took like not even 15%. We took, I think, 15 period. I think we just done 15 damage. We need to not see Typhlosion. Okay. Last turn of Tailwind, but stalling out their Tailwind just literally means nothing. Their play here is to go for Dark Pulse and Rock Slide and just play the infinite flinch. Brother, I don't give a shit about your Aerodactyl. Your Aerodactyl is the least important thing in the world to me. They have Earth Power. Ouchies. Life Orb Hydreigon. Sheesh. That fucking hurt. Goodbye, Hydreigon. Okay. Again, we need to not see Typhlosion. Them bringing out Hydreigon makes me think they don't have Typhlosion. If they are just doing a bait and switch and they have Typhlosion, I cry. Why do you bring out Hydreigon first? Fuck, man. I mean, there's literally nothing I can do in Typhlosion. Fuck me. You rat bastard. Fuck, man. What's the point of bringing out Hydreigon? You're a piece of shit. Fuck you. God damn it. Ah! Curses! Yeah, missing that Thunder Wave, I think was a big deal. It wasn't like a massive deal. They made some good reads, right? They Psychic Fanged on turns where I wanted them to Earthquake, right? They basically, my Rotom did nothing this game because I just switched into 2 Psychic Fangs. I was trying to switch into an Earthquake and I just consistently kept switching into Psychic Fangs. So my Rotom did absolutely nothing this game, which sucks, obviously. Feels bad. Because we needed the Rotom for the Typhlosion. Anywho, I gotta pee. Be right back. I'm back. I think we're gonna play one more. I know it's a little bit of a shorter stream and a little bit of an earlier stream, but I think we'll do one more here because I'm gonna go take a walk with the girl and the lad. Need a new lineup. Who we got? Come on, show me something cool. I don't even know what Pokemon I need at this point. But show me something cool. Show me a shiny. You can get shinies in the lineup, by the way. Well, we have Excadrill, Skeezor, Pidgeot, Samurott, Tyrantrum, Malamar, Escalegion, Altaria, Decidueye, Clawitzer. Okay, pretty bad. Pretty bad. I guess I'll just take an Excadrill. I'm not really a fan of, so like the obvious pairing for a sand team is Excadrill and Tyranitar, because in sand Excadrill gets twice the speed. And Excadrill is already pretty speedy, but I just don't like it, which is why I didn't put Excadrill on the team. It's good though. I think it's good. It's good. It's good Pokemon. I just don't like it. Welcome in, Oso. These rentals be wild. Dude, I ain't got shit for my rentals. I got the teacup though. That's all I need. What am okay. I'm worried. I submit. I'm concerned. This is genuine concern. Okay. What do we do? Well, this is gonna be a weather war. Man, I am scared. Okay. I mean, Tyranitar is just really good in this game. Into everything that's not Meganium, I think. And Whimsicott. And kind of Victory Bell. But it does better than Aggron. Sneasel or Tyranitar on the lead. We need to conserve our Tyranitar. So I don't think I can go for Dragon Dance. I think Sinistra and then... I mean, Sinistra's bad as well. Do I ever bring Aggron? No. Oh my god, this is bad. I think we just bring both water types. Oh, great heavens. This is really bad. I don't know what to do. I'm panicking. Freaking out. I'm freaking out. Also, my controller's gonna die. Welcome in, Pokemon person. How you doing? How you doing? Torkoal Victory Bell. Does Victory Bell get chlorophyll? I actually don't know. I'm assuming it does. It does. That's kind of spooky. Okay, I know I said I'm not gonna go for Dragon Dance, but Dragon Dance is really tempting this turn. Because I'm pretty sure I outspeed Victory Bell if it doesn't have speed investment. Okay, I know I said I'm not gonna Dragon Dance, but I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I have to press the button. I should have just gone for Rock Slide. I should have just Mega Evolved Rock Slide. Oh, I should have just Mega Evolved Rock Slide. Go for, like, Solar Beam on the Torkoal. Be funny. Oh no, dude, I'm getting fucking cooked by a turtle. No. No. Fuck, dude. Oh no. Why do you have body press Torkoal? Fuck. Ah! I need to conserve sand. But I need to press Rock Slide. Fuck! I'm going for it. Surely +1 Rock Slide does 74% to a Victory Bell. If my fake out did 26%, I refuse to accept the fact that Victory Bell will not die to this. But they could also be innards out, and they could just Mega Evolve. I am Groot. Okay, this is amazing because we KO the... Oh! Epic! Good turn, good turn, good turn, good turn. Just don't miss the Rock Slide. You wouldn't have Sunny Day on Whimsicott, right? That'd be overkill. Sunny Day on Whimsicott would just be overkill. We'll never find out. Okay. I just like... Victory Bell is not that fast. We actually yeah, if they're min speed Victory Bell, if they have like no speed investment, we actually still outspeed on the Sneasler. So I think what I want to do here is just switch into Gyarados, and we'll go for Poison Jab onto the Victory Bell. If we can KO the Victory Bell, we win the Weather War. That's a fast Victory Bell. Holy shnikey, Batman. Ooh. Oh, I didn't think you would just press Eruption. This is an issue. Is it? Yes. I don't think Waterfall does 33% to a Victory Bell. Gyarados with not a lot of attack investment. Waterfall. It does not KO Victory Bell. It might KO Victory Bell if we max roll and... Wait, what am I talking about? I outspeed the Victory Bell now, so I can just go for a knockoff into that. Yeah. We're chilling. I outspeed Victory Bell. Cool. Don't be innards out. No, you can't be. We know you're Chlorophyll. They weren't even Mega? What the? Beep. Don't body press me. Rock Slide? Live. Easy. Why are you running? Wait. What is this Torkoal set? Rock Slide body press? What the hell? Am I playing against a physical Torkoal? Also, they didn't bring a Mega this turn. Or this game. We always protect Gyarados here to scout out for a Protect from one of their Pokemon and switch in Rotom. I could have double protected, actually. Wasn't the worst idea. Bro, I'm playing against a physical Torkoal. There's the Protect. Means you're a free KO next turn. We always go for Light Screen on Rotom because missing a Hydro Pump onto the Skeledirge is really bad. It's really bad. So we always go for Light Screen. Yeah, they're lefties Skeledirge. We confirmed that they're not some really weird set where they're somehow faster than my Rotom. Okay, that's game. They needed to go for the double on the Torkoal, and even if they get the double. Well, that was scary. I almost lost against a fucking body press turtle. Like, I know Torkoal has high base defense, don't get me wrong. But, like, is it high enough base defense that warrants running body press? I don't think so. It doesn't feel like it to me. Especially if you can't even one-shot a Tyranitar, that's bad. Alright, well I had only a mini heart attack. It wasn't a full-blown heart attack. It was just a tiny one. Yeah, they just didn't bring a Mega. Wait, does that mean they have a Mega on their team? They had those 4 Pokemon. They had a Ninetales. Oh, they had a Meganium. Yeah, so they do have a Mega, but they just didn't bring their Meganium, and their Victory Bell wasn't Mega Victory Bell. If their Victory Bell was Mega Victory Bell, that's actually a... they actually could have cooked me there. Because Inner's Out would just, like, actually destroy my, my Tyranitar. Okay, cool. Look at all the missions we completed. Hooray! I feel like you very quickly get to the point in this game where VP means nothing. Like, I have 54,000 VP, and I don't know what I would ever spend it on. And I haven't put that many hours into this game. Alright, cool. Well, like I said, I know it was a little bit of a shorter stream, so apologies for that. But that is going to do it for the stream. So thank you everybody for hanging out with me this evening. It was quite fun, quite fun. I think my goal for Friday's stream is I'm gonna think about cooking up a new team. I don't really know who I want to make the team around yet. I do want to try Mega Mawile. I've gone against Mega Mawile, and dude, that thing does so much damage. It's actually insane. It is insane how much damage Mega Mawile does. And its base form Mawile gets Intimidate. Like, that's just good, right? That's just good. So I might want to do a Mega Mawile team next. We'll see. I haven't decided. But I think I want to cook up a new team because I'm having a lot of fun with this team, and I think it's really good. And I definitely would return to this team at a future date. But I want to use some new Mega Pokemon because I never played VGC in was it Generation 7? Was that Megas? Gen 6, 7? No, hated that I almost did that. I stopped myself though. I think it was Gen 7 was Megas, and I never played VGC. So using Megas is really fun for me. So I want to try out like a bunch of different Megas. So I want to constantly be making new teams. And obviously I don't like just pulling a known team and using it because one, I don't know like what the spreads are meant to do, and I don't know what the Pokemon really do. And also I just enjoy making teams, right? So Yeah, I might make a Mall Wild team yet. No guarantees, but we'll see. So if you're interested in that or any future VGC games, make sure to follow if you're on Twitch and subscribe if you're on YouTube. But yeah, so I'll be back Friday for another stream and we'll end it there. So that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day or your night, wherever it is you are, and I will see you again in the next stream. See you, everybody. Thank you.